What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I believe today's day 7 straight videos. Very proud of that. It's one of those things that once you ride the momentum, it's a lot easier to continue, right? When you have a 7-day winning streak, it's a lot easier to continue. And same thing goes to just anything in general, right? So say if you're like going X amount of days eating clean, it's easier to knock another day in another day after that. So we're pretty much locked in, we're dialed in, 7 straight, almost double digits coming soon. And today we got leg day, which I'm pretty happy about. We delayed leg day by 1 day because of soreness, and I think that was smart because today I woke up and I'm ready to go. So with saying that, one of the things that I'm really targeting is going to be my glutes, right? You're probably wondering, like, that's a little odd, it's a little weird, especially for a guy. However, you gotta keep in mind, your glute is gonna be the biggest activator in doing any movement. The job of your glutes is to make sure you don't fall backwards, right? So when you're doing a squat and you're going down, that's holding you from falling backwards. Even when you're walking, things like that. As you age, you will see, especially guys, and that's a little weird for me to say, but I'm gonna say it. When you start aging and you're getting to that age, you'll see they'll be as flat as a pancake. They'll have a long back that goes all the way down. And that's because of not doing any power movement, not doing any heavy movement, things like that. That's the first thing to go. So it's just one of the things that you do got to work hard on to maintain and to grow. And like I said, if you get your glutes strong, you'll be able to like improve your squats, you'll be able to improve every leg workout, especially things that require like jumping, power, things like that, that you're gonna need for balance. So I'm not gonna focus all on glutes, but I am going to have like 1 or 2 glute focused workouts. And again, guys, I'm like a sports guy, so I know a lot of these sports trainings. And if you have ever had any sports training, they really want you to build a strong hamstring and glutes. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm thinking starting strong with leg press because we can't do squats yet, right? My hands 100%, but holding the bar like that, that's my weak point, right? So I'm going to avoid that until this heals 100%, like complete. It's 100%, like I'm telling you, I can do any weight. Like tomorrow's chest day, I'm pressing 150. The only problem is Lifetime doesn't have 150, so I might actually film in Alphaland tomorrow or find a gym that has heavy dumbbells, unless I'm doing regular bench, which honestly may not be able to do. So we warmed up on deadlifts. It's kind of funny, I haven't deadlifted in a very long time, been over like 4 years. I'm just not the biggest fan of deadlifts because personally I think you can get a better exercise in other spots that would be equivalent to what you would get with the deadlift. And just with all the risk of injuries, I always have stayed away from it, but I wanted to see how high I could go, and I did all the way up to 405 pounds. Like I said though, that was more of a warm-up. This is gonna be my first exercise for legs, even though 405 is pretty heavy. That should have counted, but anyways, first exercise is gonna be this. I'm gonna aim for 12 reps. I'm gonna go all the way down, all the way up. And this is gonna be my first power movement. This one hits, guys, I'm telling you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, that's 1, 10, just kidding, 11, I said 12, 12, woo, Oh shoot. All right guys, we're moving on to doing some single leg work. This exercise right here is extremely beneficial if you're trying to do a stretch, but you'll definitely feel it. What I do is I make sure my knee does not go over my foot. I always try to make a right angle, as you can see. By doing so, I open up my hip, right? So my knee's not going forward like this. It's just going down. So just make sure you're making that right angle. And then we're about to hit 20 on each side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The leg in front of you is the one that's gonna push you up. The leg behind you is just for balance. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. Oof. I can definitely improve in these. To be honest, this is the first time I'm doing this. I'm always super against things like this. I would prefer doing walking lunges. However, a friend told me to try it out, and I just really like the stretch that comes with this exercise. And as you do it, you'll go a little bit deeper and deeper and get better at it. But just keep in mind, your knees, keep it nice and a right angle when you go down. Don't bring it forward. All right guys, so we're moving to a movement that's more isolated. It's for the hamstring. It does feel a little bit on the glutes too, but it's mostly hamstring. This machine is everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen a gym without it, to be honest. It's either this, the laying down one, or the one that you're seated and you curl down. Honestly, it's the same thing. For this one, I feel it more on my hamstring. For the one that you're seated, I feel hamstring and glutes evenly. So right over here, this is a machine that's more stabilized, so therefore you can push reps that shouldn't exist. I'm gonna aim for 20 reps, and I'm gonna do 4 different sets. And I pretty much got the whole stack here. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Some of these are gonna look broken, but it's okay. It's a machine. You know what I'm saying? You can like I said, go a little bit heavier than what you can normally do, and just work on the form as time passes. And I always end my workouts with a machine. Again, the same concept. You're able to push these reps that shouldn't exist, and it's more stabilized. We're ending the workout with Smith machine squats. Super lightweight. I just have a 45 on each side, and I'm going all the way down. All the way down, pause, press. It's gonna be a finisher for sure. 2, 3. I'm getting a little pause in the very bottom, but I'm keeping my glutes flexed. When you have a high volume day for legs and you end with this, you're gonna be cooked in a good way. And I'm really trying to focus on putting the weight in my glutes. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I stretch the glutes and then I contract it. Ooh. Oh, this last set is gonna be what you make out of it. If you wanna go hard, you're gonna be able to push these reps that, like I always say, shouldn't exist. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I probably have 3 of these left. 3 sets. I'm not gonna be able to do 4 or 5, but on each set, I'm gonna push it to the limit, with my last set being the best set. All right, so that was short-lived. I just got reported for my practices in the locker room, and I have been told I cannot film in the locker room anymore, which I understand. But in my defense, I was being like super careful. Like I was like being in the corner. I was making sure no one was there. I was making sure if anyone like popped up, I would stop recording. That's why there was never any like commotions in the locker room, like when I record there. And I make sure like, you know, the lens was never pointed to someone. I would put a towel over it just in case. I was, like I said, in the corner of a corner, but someone went to the front desk and reported me. So I get it, bro, I get it. But now I'm gonna have to find a different way to close out the video, but it's all good. We adapt, we learn, we'll be all right. But another great leg day. I did deadlifts, which I didn't record. I recorded on live, I do apologize for that. I did the squat machine with the plates, single legged, I think they're called like a B squat. Then I did the laying down curls, and then I ended up with the Smith machine squats. Now, it was a great workout, guys. Amazing workout. I'm telling you, that extra meal has really done a lot for me, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. But yeah, moving forward, guys, I'm gonna find a different spot to close the video. But it's like that. Like with life, you have to adjust when you get these curveballs. So I'll be all right. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go back to Chipotle for round 2, get the same thing I got yesterday. I know I got that robotic diet going on. But with saying that, soon I'm gonna post like my nutrition, my diet, what I eat, things like that, so you guys can have an insight on that. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notification.